Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm with my buddy John, and we got a
Ginger Snaps review.
Ginger Snaps review of the whole franchise.
So, here's a Ginger Snap. There's a
Ginger Snaps cookies. This is from Murray. Ginger Snaps right here, old-fashioned ginger cookies. Oh, right here. Those are really good.
Not too bad.
I haven't ginger snaps in a long time.
And to watch it, everything down, we got some ginger Brandy.
Ginger flavored blend with Jackson's.
I'm gonna dip my cookie in soft apple.
Let me try a sip of this first. Those are 10 out of 10 for those cookies. Well, that's good.
Never had ginger brandy before.
Not even Marianne brandy. I don't know if I can dip in there, but it's really good.
And then we got some Wolf's chili, Wolf's brand chili to try.
Yep, with Angus young beef.
Yep. Wait, I don't want his meat. Not bad. Now, for everyone, why the hell are you doing this? Ginger Brandy, Ginger Snaps, and Wolf's chili. Well, I got a theme going on I came up with this. Jason never saw the Ginger Snaps movies. So, before I had to work a couple weekends, I watched the first Ginger Snaps. And today we just finished Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed. And Ginger Snaps Back to the Beginning.
Back to the beginning. So it's
31 from movies from about 20 years ago from Canada. And I liked them. I saw them all years ago. I don't think I saw any in the theater. I'm not sure. Maybe the first one. Put a little extra chili powder.
Oh, cool. There you go.
But I like them all. It stars Catherine, Isabella, and Emily Perkins. And it's funny now because Catherine plays Ginger, who gets bitten by a werewolf in the first movie and starts to slowly transform. And a guy that wanted to make these movies, he wanted someone to write the movies, and it'd be an allegory for how a woman's body transforms. Lady wasn't interested at first because she hates how horror movies they treat women stuff. He said, no, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Let's kind of change things. So she agreed, and so she wrote the first movie. But I think it did a really good job. That's funny is Isabella is now on this show. I think it's called The Order on Netflix, where she plays someone fighting werewolves.
That's cool. That's right. I mean,
kind of. You got to watch the show to understand.
Wow. I mean, this is a great idea, John. I mean, as far as the franchise, I mean, I heard a lot about through Rue Morgue. This was a long time ago when I had a subscription to them. Canadian-based magazine, horror magazine, and then Ginger Snaps are Canadian-based as well. And you see some of the Canadian influences in the second one. I don't want to give it away. But I mean, I heard a lot about it. I actually did see the first one with my dad on FearNet, but I never saw the other ones. I always want to see all of them because my dad wasn't a big horror, but he did like his werewolf movies. And, before he died, I think the most recent one we saw where we saw the first Ginger Snaps that we saw Cursed. He might have seen that the third one, the period piece, the third one is the period piece. Back like came, yeah.
If you watch a movie, you understand.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I love the first one. I think the first one's the best in the series, in my opinion. I mean, it shows about them going through school, and like John said, the changes in someone's body and stuff like that. And, yeah, I thought it was pretty brilliant. I give it a 10 out of 10. I rewatched it with John 3 weeks ago, and then we had a hiatus.
Yeah, because colleague, his father passed away down in Florida.
Yeah.
So he had to go down there, but he had to go into
self-quarantine.
Yeah, for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So he's been out for 3.
Yeah. And then I came back to see John today, and we saw Ginger Snaps 2 Unleashed, was the one I didn't see that one or the third one. And I want to dedicate it to Queenie Todd and Demonic and whoever's interested in werewolf movies. My dad did wasn't big on horror, but he did like the werewolf films. And I like that this one takes place a little bit in the future, and it takes place in an insane asylum. It's really cool. I like it. John was saying, like, he likes that all of them are different, and this one's really different.
It starts with a lot, kind of like a little bit after the first one.
Yeah.
It's kind of a continuation, but very, very different.
Yeah. In an asylum, which I thought was really cool, and it ended up. I didn't know it was going to end up the way it did. It was a really neat idea. I thought it was good. I give that a 9.25 out of 10. And then, like I said, the third one, yeah, I know the third one's like a period piece. Wow, back in 1800s, in a trading post. Woo, that's smooth. And it's more fun and stuff like that. And it's like, I mean, it's more like it's someone about the girls, but then the dangers of also being on the post, and there's werewolves outside the post as well. And it's a really cool idea. I like how they handled it.
Second one might be the darkest.
Yeah, second one's the darkest. This one's, I think, a little more lighthearted, if you consider it lighthearted. You know, wow, it's still a horror film and stuff. It's some brutal violence in it,
but not really silly or anything like that.
Yeah, not silly. Yeah, then I don't do Werewolf NATO or something like that. But I give that one a 8.75. I really enjoyed the whole series and stuff.
I'll probably give them all solid 9s. So.
A solid 9 for you and stuff. What do you think of the second and third one?
All the way through. All
the way through, fantastic.
I thought they were all great, and they could almost stand on their own. I mean, the second one does rely a bit on the first one.
Yeah.
But yet, they could have designed it to be a separate story if they wanted to. And then the third one is, in a way, it's kind of similar to the first one, and yet completely different. I think I would have made a third one that continued the storyline of the second one, which he did. They went back and made a prequel, which was interesting. But I think they did a fantastic job with all of them.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I think that's really cool. First time ever doing a franchise review with my buddy John, the whole franchise. I'm going to dip a ginger snap in the chili, see what happens. Not horrible. So, out of 10 for the first one, 9.25 for the second, and 8.5 for the last one. Or 8.75. I'm going to give it 10 for these, 9.5 for this, and definitely the highest 10 for this. Wolf brand chili with Angus young beef. So that's my video for my John. Thank you for the idea. Yeah, howl at the moon for me.
I thought you were going to start doing curly.
Yeah, we're done. Woo, 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 woo. Ric Flair with the flare gun that you said. So I hope you like this review of the franchise and also food-infused movie franchise review of Ginger Snaps.
Wasn't there a TV series like that, Food and Movie?
Yeah, Dinner and a Movie on, what, TNT or TBS or something like that.
One of those.
I did something like that. I remember reviewing something in the movie Homework. And that may have got 100 views. That's about it with Dad and I. And then Joan Collins was in there, and then when she was naked, it was a body double. One Joan Collins naked. Oh, wow. So until next time, bye from me and my buddy John. Take care, my Legion. Hope you all liked the video.